Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to talk about my June favorites, the products that I've either loved this month or I've not liked. I don't like to do a lot of negative here on my channel, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. If a product doesn't work for me, if I try it, and it just doesn't work, then I'm going to tell you guys. But although a product doesn't work for me, or that it does work for me, everybody has different skin tones, preferences in a product. So just because I don't like a product, then, by all means, if you enjoy it and love it and it's your holy grail, then keep using it. But we're going to start off with these two palettes from ColorPop. I have absolutely been loving this. This one is double play, and the only thing that I don't like about them is they come in this sleeve, so I have to keep the sleeve on them because once you pull the sleeve off, the color isn't, anywheres on the package. So, but this one is double play, and the blush in it is getting handsy, and the highlight is patted down. I absolutely am obsessed with this blush. In the summer months, I like a really pretty, just flush of color on the cheeks. Sometimes I won't even, use a blush. I use my bronzer and just start, from here and put it back because I don't want anything too intense, because most of the time in the summertime, that's when I explore with my pops of color on my eyes. So if I do something really dramatic on my eyes, then I don't want, something on my cheeks. But this is the swatch of it, and as you can see, very, very just skin tone, just a really pretty flush of color on the cheeks. But I've been enjoying this one, and the next one is Knockout, and the blush is called Excuse My French, and the highlighter is Like to Watch. Now, I really am loving ColorPop's new formula, this pressed formula that they did. I love the Super Shock formula, but when they started doing this pressed powder, I think they have literally knocked it out of the park. ColorPop is such an affordable brand. I think I paid maybe $12 for each of these palettes, and there's that one's. There's the blush and there's the highlight. But anyways, these are very, very easy to blend. They don't show texture, they don't emphasize your pores. So, if that's something that you're worried about and you've not been able to find a good blush or a good highlight that doesn't do those, check into the ColorPop palettes. You really get your money's worth with these. And the next palette that I've been enjoying this month is, this one I've had it for a while, but I've just been exploring it this month, is the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. And the only shade that I've really been, using is this center taupey shade as my contour, and I really, really have been enjoying it. The other one is a bronze in it, and then, this powder you could use to set your under eyes, but I've not used it. I'm not even sure you're going to be able to see the swatch there, right there. It's just a really pretty ashy taupey color contour, and it really defines my cheeks, great. I love it. They also have a shimmer palette. Now, I have that one, but I don't really like that one. I would have to say that the all matte one is my favorite. And the powder that I've been using this month is the by Benefit. It's called the Professional Agent Zero Shine-vanishing Pro Powder. Guys, and this, I don't like its packaging either. It's like this. It kind of puts me in mind of the RCMA powder. So I do have to, put it out into the lid. But when I've been using this powder, I don't use it to set my under eyes. I use it to set, down from and the rest of my face, and it completely blurs out my pores. It gives me the most gorgeous airbrushed finish. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm wearing powder at all. But on that note, once I use it, I go in with one of these setting sprays to get that powdered look off of my face. Now, these are by Hard Candy. This one is the Mattifying Setting Spray, Pore Minimizing Oil Control. And this one is the Sheer Envy Brightening Setting Spray. Helps balance, tone, and brighten. Now, I use, it depends on like what I'm feeling that day. If I feel like my skin's going to be super oily, you know, maybe I've used a luminous foundation and I just need something to hold it all in place, then I go in with the mattifying one. But if I've already used a mattifying foundation and I just want something, you know, to put all the powders together on my face so I don't have that powdery look, and to lock in my makeup at the end, then I use the Brightening spray. I paid $6 for, you know, each one of these. I've really been enjoying these, so I would highly recommend it if you're looking for one. I actually received a PR package from Hard Candy, and they had sent me these, but I had purchased these with my own money, but they sent them for me. But I thought I might do like a first impressions on the PR package I received from them. So if you guys would like to see a Hard Candy first impressions on the products I received, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that for you guys. But the foundation that I have really been loving this month is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. Excuse me. This foundation, it does have a sunscreen of SPF 15, but I do apply another one on my face. I just feel like that isn't enough. Guys, this foundation is beautiful. It gives my skin that natural glow. You know, like I said, you guys know that I have normal to combo skin. You know, I used to be an oil, you know, grease, slick, oil pit, but I do have combo skin now. But my T-zone will occasionally get oily. With this, my skin just looks beautiful all day. It gives me that gorgeous natural glow to my skin. So if you guys are looking for a good luminous foundation, I would highly recommend this one. It's nothing like the L'Oreal Pro Glow, how dewy that foundation is. Now this foundation isn't that dewy. Like I say, it just gives you enough luminosity to your skin. So I've really been enjoying that. And also, I picked up the Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Primer for face and neck. Now, I know when I did my review on the new Revlon Youth FX, I didn't have this because they were out of stock at my Walmart. But I did find, you know, that it did come in stock and I purchased it. And it's a really different type of primer. I've never used one in an applicator like this. If you guys can see right there, hope you can see it. It's got these little holes in it, and you push it from the bottom up, and it comes out like, back when I was a kid, we used to have these Play-Doh machines, and, you know, we would put it in it. Well, there it goes. And we would put it in it, and it would come out like, you know, these little strings, like that. That's what this reminded me of. But this is a really good primer. With this primer, you guys can see there how thick, you know, it is a very thick consistency primer, but I do enjoy it. It kind of feels like the glue stick, like Elmer's glue stick. You know how the texture of that glue is? That is what this primer feels like. So, you know, if you don't like that type of texture, or you don't want that like slimy feel primer on your face, which it does dry down matte, but I'm just talking about upon application, then you wouldn't enjoy this. But I really have been enjoying it. You know, it keeps my foundation on so good. It blurs my pores. And also I found out, because I do put it on my forehead, although I have that forehead primer, like I said, I don't like it with other foundations. I only like it with the Revlon foundation. But this, I put it on my forehead, and I don't think that my foundation actually seeps into my forehead as bad. But I do enjoy that primer. And also this month, I've been enjoying the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint. If you guys can't tell, I have really been working on my brows. You know, I told you guys when I first started my channel here that I have fought with my brows my whole life, because, you know, when I was, or after high school I should say, because in high school I overplucked them constantly, and I just wanted a fuller brow. You know, I know that's what's in now, and so I've really been working hard on it, and I mean, I'm at the point now that I'm more comfortable with them. But I got this brow tint. I actually purchased something from Ulta, and this was like a free gift in it. But after I do my brows and stuff, I just take this and brush them in it, and I've enjoyed it. I do feel like they might be a little dark. I want to see if maybe they have this in a light, but you know, it does keep my brows in place, and it doesn't really have like the fibers in it. It's just like a brow mascara, you know, that's what it is. It doesn't have any of those fibers or anything like that in it, so I've really been enjoying that. And for lips this month, you know, in the summertime, I mean, I told you guys I want pops of color, but this month in June, my son's been playing baseball, and so, you know, I just kind of do the minimum of makeup that I can do out in the hot sun. And so I've really been turning to these 3 ColorPop Lippies, and they're in the color Kiddo, Oh Snap, and Button. And all 3 of them are different finishes, of course. The Kiddo is a sheer finish, and it's just a really pretty pinky mauvey nude color, you know, and it does have the sheer finish. Oh Snap is a matte finish, and it is more of that regular, you know, just deep mauve color. And last is Buttons, and it's a satin finish, and this is more of that like peachy pink. But you know, in the evenings when we have ball games and stuff, I just found out it was so much easier, you know, to throw one of these in my purse and, you know, reapply it if need be. You know, I didn't have to worry about the drying, you know, liquid lipstick or, you know, reapplying gloss, because now these do stay on my lips quite well. I'm actually wearing Oh Snap today with a little bit of Kiddo on top of it, just for that sheer look, that glossy look. And you know, if I don't eat or drink, you know, just a normal wear, they stay on my lips really well. And you know, these are, I think, like $5-6. So, and did I say they were ColorPop? They are ColorPop. And you know, they're the same as a drugstore lippy. Actually, if you compare it like to a Maybelline or a L'Oreal lipstick, those cost more than what these do. So if you guys haven't tried the ColorPop Lippies, I would highly, highly recommend them. Excuse me, guys, I have been so sick. And the next 2 things that I want to talk to you guys about, these are a new pigment that I received in a PR package from Funkhouser, and they're just these little bitty pigments like this. Let me look here on my paper. I done forgot what color they was. The green is in Emerald City. And I really like putting this one all over my lid. You know, like I told you, in the summertime, I love to do warm, you know, colorful, beautiful pops of color on the lid. And the other one that I've been liking is Catchlight. And I use the Catchlight in my inner corner. It is what I have in my inner corner today. Let's see if I can get you guys a swatch of them out here. I actually received, there's the Catchlight. I actually received the whole collection from him in PR. So if you guys would like to maybe see a full review on the eye pigments, and also he sent me the full collection of his eye polishes, let me know, because I really thought I would do a review for you guys, because you know, I have MAC pigments, I have some NYX ones, I have some Wet n Wild ones. There is just something about these pigments that I love. You know, look at that color. It is gorgeous. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. If you guys, you know, haven't heard of Eddie Funkhouser, you know, look him up on www.eddiefunkhouser.com. And he was actually nice enough to give me a 20% discount code for you guys. And the discount code is all caps, FOUND 204U, but I'll leave that down in the description box for you guys. So, you know, go on there, check, see if there's something that you guys love. And the next thing that I want to talk about is the Carli Byble Deluxe palette. Now, I have really been enjoying this eyeshadow palette this month. You know, for quick, simple eye looks, this is what I have, you know, reached for. If you guys haven't watched the video, I did win this in a giveaway, and I just, ever since I've received it, I love it. You know, these highlight shades in here are absolutely, you know, gorgeous. Look at that. And, you know, it is just like her other palette, but there is different shades in here. So if you guys missed out on the first Carli Byble palette, you know, I would highly recommend this. The formula is so buttery, so smooth. You know, it's effortless to blend out. You know, I do have some BH Cosmetic eyeshadows, and, you know, I'm not going to lie, it takes me a little time to blend them out. I have no problem blending this eyeshadow palette. I've really been enjoying it. And now on to my misses. The Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Loose Powder. I've been using this for a while. I picked it up when it first came out. It is a, you know, finely milled powder. If you guys are familiar with the e.l.f. powder, that's kind of what it puts me in mind of. But this powder it don't work for me. No matter how I've applied it, you know, setting my under eyes, the rest of my face, by the end of the day, my face is so cakey and so dry looking. And, you know, it's this powder. I've tried it with different foundations, different techniques, and, you know, even if I set my lines in just my head, by the end of the day, I look cakey as can be. So this powder did not work for me. And the next thing is the Brow Gal. I did receive this in a boxy charm, but I just do not, you know, it's got your more, you know, it's universal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. When I first received it, I didn't think it would be universal, but I guess you could clarify that it is universal. But I don't like the formula on this. When I put it in my brows, because like I said, I have been trying to work on them, I take a pencil and outline them, and I use a powder, and so I'm addicted to the L'Oreal Brow Stylist, but I thought I would give this a try, and it just, when I would put it in my brow, when I would take my spoolie to try to brush it out, it like wouldn't move. It wouldn't move and brush on through to my brows. It was kind of like wherever I put this product at, that's where it stayed. So I really don't, you know, if you guys got it in your boxy charm and you liked it, let me know, you know, how you guys use it. Maybe I'm using it wrong, but I mean, I thought there would be only one way to use a powder, an eyebrow powder. But so that's it, guys. That wraps up my monthly favorites. I thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. And like I said, let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see a Hard Candy first impression on the PR package I received. And also, let me know about the Eddie Funkhouser Pure Pigments and eye polishes, because I really think this is going to be a review I do for you guys, because I'm loving them. I really enjoy those products. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you're new and you're just joining in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and also the notification bell over on the side, so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. But I love you guys, and wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Bye, everyone.